Buffer? How we find buffer. Define buffer solution. Describe how a buffer solution controls its pH. Derive the Henderson-Hasselbach equation. For a given buffer solution, calculate the pH of buffer solutions before and after the addition of strong acid or base. Using Henderson-Hasselbach equation. A buffer solution is a solution consists of a weak acid with its conjugate base for acidic buffer solution. Or for basic buffer solution, a weak base with its conjugate acid. A buffer solution has the ability to maintain its pH when a small amount of strong acid or strong base is added to it. Example of acidic buffer is a mixture of acetic acid A, weak acid, and ethyl ethanoate ion. A conjugate base of basic buffer is a mixture of ammonia A, weak base, and ammonium ion, a conjugate acid. The acid component of the buffer can neutralize small added amounts of hydroxide ion. The basic component of the buffer can neutralize small added amounts of hydroxonium ion, for an unbuffered solution. pH 5.0. When small amount of acid is added, pH drastically decreased to 2.0. And when small amount of base is added, pH jump to 0.12.
For a buffer solution, pH 5.0. When small amount of acid is added, pH slightly decreased to 4.95. And when small amount of base is added, pH slightly increased to 5.02. We can conclude that since the change in pH is very small, pH is not much affected.
Acidic buffer solution. pH is less than 7. The solution consists of weak acid and its conjugate base. For example, acetic acid and sodium acetate. Dissociation of a weak acid. Acetic acid dissociates to acetate ion and hydroxonium ion. Dissociation of sodium acetate. Sodium acetate completely dissociates to acetate ion and sodium ion. Hydrolysis of an anion of a salt. Acetate ion is hydrolyzed with water and form acetic acid and hydroxide ion. By combining all of the above equations, Henderson-Hasselbach equation is derived. And it is written as pH of the buffer solution is equal to pKa plus log concentration of conjugate base over concentration of weak acid. Basic buffer solution. The mixture consists of weak base and its conjugate acid. Example: solution of ammonia with ammonium chloride. The equations are: dissociation of weak base. Ammonia reacts with water and associates to ammonium ion and hydroxide ion. Dissociation of salt. Ammonium chloride completely dissociates to ammonium ion and chloride ion. Hydrolysis of cation. Ammonium ion. Ammonium ion is hydrolyzed in water and form ammonia and hydronium ion. By combining all of the above equations, Henderson-Hasselbach equation is derived. And it is written as pOH of the buffer solution is equal to pKb plus log concentration of conjugate acid over concentration of weak base.